1 digit off. That's all it took. The color matched. The model matched. The driver knew her name. But once she reached for the handle, she realized there was no way out. You're watching Whispers of the Unknown, where every story is real and every detail could be the one that saves your life. We don't make up horror. We uncover it. Subscribe and keep your eyes open. College Town, Saturday at 1:42 a.m. The bars have spilled their crowds onto side streets that all look the same when it's wet. Brick, neon, a line of rides pulling in, pulling out, hazard lights blinking like fireflies. Maya orders an Uber from a side door because the front is chaos. The app says 3 minutes. Silver Camry. Plate ends in 618. Driver name, Eric. She waits beneath an awning and watches the little car icon slide toward her on the map. A silver Camry noses up to the curb in less than a minute. The back door handle clicks. Locked. The driver leans across and pops it with the front switch. He calls out over the rain, "Maya?" She checks the plate. It ends in 61B. The last character is not an 8. It's a letter. She thinks maybe she read it wrong in the app. Maybe the rain warped the number. The model matches, the color matches. The driver knows her name. She reaches for the door again. Inside the car, the rear door has no interior handle. Not broken, not taped. Absent. A squared-off plate where a handle should be. Maya stops. The driver smiles like it's a joke and taps the inside of his own door. Old fleet car. Handle fell off. "I'll unlock from the front. Hop in. You're soaked." She doesn't move. She keeps her hand on the door frame and slides 2 fingers down to the edge of the weather strip. It's sticky. Fresh residue, like it's been recently glued and peeled. Her phone buzzes. A different silver Camry, this one with plate 618, turns the corner on the app and stops at the main entrance 20 yards away. Maya says, "My ride's at the front," and steps back. The driver's smile freezes, then slips an inch. "That's me. The pin jumped. Happens all the time." The hazards on his car click a little faster. That's not how hazards work. They don't change speed. But Maya realizes it's not the lights. It's music. A tiny digital tick-tick, playing from his phone to mask how long he's been idling. He says her name again, softer. This time, he adds her last name. Maya never gave a last name to the bouncer, to the bartender, to anyone in the alley. In the Rideshare app, the driver only sees the first name. She steps farther away, keeps the car in her peripheral vision, and texts the friend she just left. "Come outside now." The man reaches down to the passenger floor and lifts a Rideshare decal to the windshield. Crooked, suction cup style, not adhesive. When he presses it against the glass, something slides beneath it. A coil of zip tie tucked in the cup. The decal sticks a second, then slumps. Her actual driver, Eric 618, calls. "I'm by the front steps. Where are you?" Maya points at the front entrance, holds her phone so the man at the curb can see the incoming call screen with Eric, Silver Camry 618. He watches it ring without blinking. A group of students pours onto the sidewalk from the front. The curb gets loud. The wrong Camry's reverse lights pop on, but the car doesn't move. The man reaches out his window with 2 fingers and taps the roofline right above the back door. Tap, tap, like he's testing distance. Her friend bursts from the front door, sees Maya, sees the car, and raises both hands. "We're here!" The wrong Camry pulls off. No glance, no wave, no brake check. It rolls past the corner and disappears into the chain of taillights. Maya and her friend get into the real ride. Before they shut the door, Maya tells her driver exactly what just happened. Wrong plate, wrong decal, missing handle, knew her last name. Eric's voice goes flat. "This corner's been hot for a month. We've reported 3 guys trying to scoop fares. They come right after last call." He toggles the app's SOS tile, which opens a direct line to a live safety agent. He reports the make, model, and the plate with the final letter B. The agent stays on the line while he drives them 2 blocks to the campus police substation. A patrol unit rolls to the bar within 5 minutes. They don't find the car. They do find, 15 minutes later in a parking lot, 2 streets over, a silver Camry with temporary tags tucked in the window. The rear door panels are off. Exposed mechanical rods where handles should be. There's a decal in the console cup holder and a pack of aftermarket decals in a glove box. Brand new, still backed on paper. The plate on the car does not end in B. The B was a taped-on partial covering a damaged digit. Campus police pull security clips from bars on the block. In 2 different angles, the same car idles just out of frame near closing time, sliding forward the moment a single person steps to the side door to call a ride. In one clip, when a woman reaches for the back door, you can see the driver's hand already behind the passenger seat, brushing along the floor mat like he's feeling for something. When she doesn't get in, he lifts his hand empty, smiles, and drives. The car is registered to a Shell address. The phone number used in an earlier report traces to a VoIP account created that night. The driver never approaches the main entrance, never lets his face ride the bright wash of the bar cameras. No arrest, yet. Maya gives her statement. It takes 20 minutes and feels like 10. When she gets home, she opens her app and finds the ride history from the real Eric. 1.6 miles, $6.28, normal. She scrolls up and sees a canceled pickup, time-stamped 1 minute before Eric arrived, tagged, no show. The pin for that canceled trip sits exactly where she was standing by the side door. She didn't cancel anything. The safety agent explains later. If a fake driver convinces you to get in, he can mark you as picked up outside pin via a spoofed text or link, and your real driver will see you as canceled or rerouted. It's messy, but it can be enough confusion to make a person step into the wrong car in the rain. Maya changes one habit after that night. She never walks toward a car, even if it calls her name. She makes drivers come to her, and she asks for her name from them first. She checks 2 plates, the one in the back and the one reflected forward in the chrome. 1 digit off is off. Handle missing? No ride. Decal crooked? No ride. If someone knows her last name from the curb, she treats it like a fire alarm and moves into the brightest spot she can find. There's a final detail that keeps her awake sometimes. In one of the security clips, the wrong Camry pauses after she walks away. The driver rolls down the rear window, the one with no handle, and reaches his hand out to catch rain for a second, like he's checking the weight of the night. Then he rolls it back up and drives off. If you think this only happens in big cities, you're wrong. It happens anywhere there's a side door, a curb, and 1 digit different in the rain. If a detail in this one stuck with you, the missing handle, the pasted plate, The last name from the dark. Tell me which and why. And keep your shoes pointed towards the bright entrance, not the side door. You have just heard the truth. And remember, on Whispers of the Unknown, we don't make up stories. We uncover the ones you were never meant to hear. If you want more true horror, more real mysteries, more nights you can't forget, subscribe now. Tell us in the comments if you've ever had a rideshare trip you regret. And share this with someone who thinks their driver is always safe.